probability. If I tell to define the probability, how do we define the probability? I think you understand very well, right? So the probability is the possibility, correct, of what? Of the event to occur, right? So I can say probability is the favorable outcomes of the event, right? So I can say the number of favorable outcomes of the event divided by total outcomes, correct, of an event. That is called the probability of any event. So favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Let's take an example. Let's assume the event A, I'm assuming event A, selecting odd number, right? When let's say a die is thrown, right? So the A is selecting odd number, event B selecting even number. So what happened in this case? What should be the outcomes for selecting odd number? Can I say 1, 3 and 5? What should be the outcomes of selecting even number? Outcomes 2, 4 and 6. So what is the probability of event A? I can say 3 by 6. The favorable outcomes then divided by total outcomes. What is the probability of event B? So I can say the favorable outcomes 3 divided by total outcomes 6. Make sense? So if the question is find out the probability of event A or event B, right? So how do you write? We write the probability of event A plus correct minus A and A intersection B. But probability of A, how much we'll get? 3 by 6, 1 by 2, and P probability of B again 3 by 6. But there is no common here. That is 0 here, right? Is there any common outcomes are there? No. So that is 0. So we'll get 1. So whenever you get 1, which means that the two events are mutually exclusive event, right? If there is no common, that is called exclusive events. If you find a common outcomes in two events, then we can say that is the inclusive events, right? Where we get the intersection, right? Means the common outcomes, means the outcomes of event A and the outcomes of event B will have a common outcome, right? So that's why in that case we will say inclusive, otherwise is the exclusive, right? Look at the questions, the kind of questions you get in GRE and GMAT, even in GRE. See here, the one question is, a piggy bank contains exactly 6 dimes and 10 nickels. If 4 coins are selected at random from the bank without replacement, the first 3 selected are nickels. What is the probability that the 4th coin selected is also nickel? Make sense what I'm talking about? I am saying out of 10 nickels, the 3 nickels have been already removed, have been taken out without replacement. So there is no any other coin will be put up again to the piggy bank. So there are 7 nickels left out. Out of 7 nickels, the 4th coin will be removed out of 7 only, which means the 4th coin means what? 7C1. Total how many? 13. Why 13? Because total how many? 16. Out of 16 minus 3. Because 3 is already removed, and every time we are not putting it back any other coin. Without replacement is talking about. So we are not replacing with other coins. So will be at 13, right? My answer is 7 by 13. Good questions, right? So very easy but tricky questions. Make sense? Should I go to the next one? Let's try this question. Question is, of the 40 employees at a certain company, 20 are available to meet on Monday, 17 are available to meet on Wednesday, and 18 are available neither Monday nor Wednesday, right? So what is the probability that the randomly selected employee is available to meet on both Monday and Wednesday? It's very simple. There are two sets here. There are 40 employees. Out of the 20 are available to meet on Monday, 17 are available to meet on Wednesday. So there are two sets basically. If you draw these two sets, is easier to understand. So one set I'll draw it here, and the other more set I'm drawing it here. See, correct? So let's say the first set indicating the number of people meeting on Monday. Second set, the employees meeting on Wednesday. Right? Now, how many people are meeting on Monday? 20. How many on on Wednesday? 17. Correct. And there are 8 are neither Monday nor Wednesday. There are 8 employees out of that. Right? They do not meet on both the days, which means I can write outside 8 here. How many total employees we have in the box? In the box, 40 employees. Okay. Now, the question is, what is the probability that a randomly selected employee is available to meet on both Monday and Wednesday, which means the value of X. I'll get the value of X, I'll get the answer, no? Makes sense? So I hope you know how to find out the value of X. Total, how many are there? Out of 40, let's find the value of X first. My answer is, once I get the value of X, I'll get the answer X by 40. Correct, no? The probability is X by 40. But how to find the X here? So very simple. Can I say the first set, right? We have a 20 here altogether. Here's 17 altogether, right? So do you know that there's a formula A union B? So how do you find out n of A plus n of B minus n of intersection B? What is A union B here? Who are participating in the discussion into the complete sets. So 40 minus 8, correct? No. So 32 are there in this complete what is called the people meeting on Monday, people meeting on Wednesday, right? And meeting on both all together is 32. Correct? 32 means what? I'll tell you what is the meaning of this. Y, X and Z. That is 32. Y plus X plus Z. This region all indicating 32. What is Y means what? Only on Monday. Z means what? Only on Wednesday. X means what? Both days. Right? That is 32 altogether. Why 32? Because there are people, 8 people, they are not ready to meet on Monday or Wednesday or any day. Correct? So 8 removed out of 40. So 32 people are meeting on these days. So now n of A is given already is 20. N of B is given 17. What is the intersection part? X. Correct? So how much you get the X value here? So 32 minus, 37 minus 32. I'll get 5. Correct? No, the value of X is 5 here. Now, so what is the probability? Plug in here 5 by 40, which means 1 by 8. 1 by 8 means how much? 0.125, or so we can write 1 by 8. That's the answer. See here, what is important is to find out the intersection part, basically the common. What is the common here? The people, the employees meeting on Monday also and Wednesday also, which means the X value. What is Y here? The Y indicating the regions. This regions means meeting on only on Monday. Z indicates that meeting on only on Wednesday. So X plus Y plus Z equals 32. That is called the union, A union B. Right? So Y 32, I am subtracting out of 40, subtracting minus 8. Why? Because there are 8 employees, right? Neither available Monday nor on Wednesday. That's why I am removing that. Understood? So there are only 5 employees. They meet on Monday also and Wednesday also. The common Monday and Wednesday means intersection part. There is only 5 employees. So what is the probability? 5 by total. Favorable outcomes I got 5. Total employees we know 40. 5 by 40. 1 by 8 is my answer. Yeah, makes sense?
Yes, sir.
See, I'm solving it. The question reads as Alessandro flips a coin 4 times. Okay. Super. Let's do it 4 times. First time, let's say, second time, third time, and the fourth time. The question is, what is the probability that he gets hits on the first two throws? So the first throw, only one time head, no? Favorable, and divide by 2. Correct? Second throw, the same thing, 1 by 2 only. Third was 1 by 2 only. 1 by 2. That's all. This is sequence. Sequence means always multiplication. Whenever we have a sequence events, the occurrence, we have to multiply. So what is the answer? 1 by 16. That's your answer. Very simple. Right? Manasvi, understood?
Yes, sir.
Let's go for the next. So in this question also very simple to understand. If you look at the questions, let's have a bite-sized pieces. Let's break the statements. Total 6 black marbles and 4 red marbles. What is the target question? Removing 3 marbles at random without replacing any of the marbles. Correct? So what is the probability that all the 3 marbles will be red? Okay, how many red marbles are there? Initially 4 red marbles. So what should be the probability? 4 by 10. Correct? So any one red marbles has been removed. Next time red marbles, how many will be there? 3. Correct. 3 by 9. Super. 2 red marbles removed. How many red marbles left out? 2. And what is sample space? Again, wait, because we are not replacing it back. Sample space also will get decreased by 1, right? Because I'm not replacing it back. That's all. Sequence means you have to multiply. So what is the answer we'll get? This is 2 4s are correct. 3 3s are, so I'll get 1 by 30 is my answer. There is one strategy for this kind of questions. The question reads as, the probability of rain on each of the 5 days is 1 by 6, except on the first day when it is 2 by 5, and the last day 4 by 5. So first day, what is the probability? First day 2 by 5, right? The last day 4 by 5. And what about the 3 days in between? 1 by 6. Correct? 1 by 6. Now very interesting. The question is, what is the probability that rain will occur at least one of the 5 days? See, whenever we have at least condition, we have to use the complementary concept. Now, the event, let's say there are 2 events, event A plus event B. If I am getting 1, right, then I can say 2 events are complement to each other. So event A I can find, let's say for example, finding event B is difficult. What I'll do, I'll subtract from the 1. Event B. Make sense? So event A is very difficult to find out, let's say. So what I'll do, I'll find event B, I'll subtract from the 1. Make sense? Now, let's understand. Whatever given the question 2 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 4 by 5, means the question is given, the rain is happening. The rain is, there is a rain. So let's find out probability of no rain on all the days. No rain on all the days. How much you'll get? No rain means what? 1 minus 2 by 5. How much you'll get? 3 by 5. What about here? No rain. 1 minus 1 by 6. 5 by 6. What about here? 5 by 6. What about here? 5 by 6. Again 1 minus 4 by 5. 1 by 5. Correct? This is the probability of not raining any of the days or the 5 days. Right? So in a sequence, you have to multiply. So tell me how much you'll get the probability for this? No raining. So 5 will get cancelled. This 5 will get cancelled. 3 2s are 6. How much you got? 5 by 72. This is the probability not raining at all. So I need at least one of the 5 days should rain will occur, which means I'll subtract from 1. 1 minus 5 by 72. Correct? So what is my answer? My answer will be 72 minus 5 divided by 72. So 67 by 72. Do we have answer? Option number E. So keep in mind, whenever you have the complementary, at least one of the 5 days, in that case, you first find out the event does not occur and then subtract from the 1. Right? So 2 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 4 by 5, event is occurring, right? This is whatever given occurring. So what I did, I found event does not occur. right? So I got this, the probability 3 by 5, 5 by 6, 5 by 6. How do I get it? 1 minus event A. Event occur, 1 minus event occurs. So I'll get the answer easily, right? 67 by 72. Whenever we have at least the same strategy, you have to use it. At least case. Okay. Shall we go for the next one? One more easy question. Let's look at this one. The figure above shows the probability distribution of a continuous random variable y. Already is given, probability is given here. See, this is all the probability is given. And for each of the 6 intervals shown, the figure gives the probability that the value of y is in that interval. What is the probability that y should be more than 2 or less than 5? Very simple, no? More than 2 means what? This one, 0.7, less than 5, which means what? 0.24 plus 0.22. That's all. Very simple. How much will you get? 0.73. Very simple. Only the question looks bigger, isn't it? Right? It's already given, probability is given. So no, and it's given y should be more than 2 and less than 5. That's all on the scale. So more than 2, we have 0.27, right? And 0.24 and 0.22. Already given. Just add this probability. We'll get the answer. Make sense? This kind of questions in the probability you have to practice from the mock test. You would have got this kind of questions already in the mock test. Shall we go for the next? What, Manasvi?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting the idea? The kind of questions we get in GRE?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay, now the one, this is the one again, the very simple question. Very simple question. Tell me the answer for this quickly. It's very, very simple. On third of the 1/3 of 75 colored tiles in a bag are blue, 40% of the remaining tiles are green, and all the other tiles are white. If one tile is selected at random, what is the probability that the selected tile will be white? So first find out how many tiles all together. How many blues are there? How many blue? Black or blue? Blue. How many blues are there? 1/3 of 75. So how many blues are there? 25. How many greens are there? 40% of the remaining tiles. 40. So remaining tiles, how many left out? 40% of remaining. So out of 75, you subtract 25. Correct? No. Remaining tiles. So how much will be? 50. Correct? So out of 75 total, 25 is a blue, which means remaining is 50 left out. So how many greens are there? 40% of remaining. Right? So how much will get? 20 are green tiles. Correct? Now, how many are white? White, what is given? Remaining. What is remaining left out again? So out of 50, again 20 can subtract green. I'll get remaining. Out of remaining 30. There's a white tiles. What is the question? What is the probability that that selected tiles will be white? So very simple. So how many white tiles altogether? 30. Right? Divided by total tiles. How many total tiles altogether? 75. Yes or no? So what is the answer we get? Around 0. How much? 0.4. Correct. That's your answer. Make sense?